بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آل بيته الطاهرين سيما بقية الله في الأرض الإمام المهدي المنتظر صلوات الله عليه. Assalamu alaikum, my dear brothers and sisters, and may Allah greaten your rewards on our tragedy over the Emir of the believers, Imam Ali alayhi salam, and the messenger's successor, and the soul installed caliph by him, as the Prophet laid that down in many hadiths. Unfortunately, most companions derailed from the right path the Prophet had shown them. Being so strict, law-abiding, an exemplar of virtue, valor, and knowledge, as well as his position to the Prophet Muhammad Imam Ali's opponents were very jealous of him, opposed him, and made their beliefs inconspicuously ran counter to his. Consequently, they harbored a venomous grudge against him and against his adherents, waged an unprovoked war against him, but he crushed them and triumphed over them. Tried as they might, his vociferous foes couldn't murder him till Allah, the Almighty, permitted that his final end was doomed to be struck by a poisoned sword on his head in the mosque of Kufa while he was leading the congregational prayer of Fajr on the 19th night of the month of Ramadan, year 40 after Hijrah. This felony was conducted by Abdul-Rahman ibn Muljim, an apostate and the most wretched foe, may Allah curse him. Struck Imam Ali alayhi salam on his head when he raised his head back from prostration during his prayer, and immediately ran away, taking advantage of the darkness, but nowhere for him to be sheltered or hidden. Even the cosmic space would not cover him. Gabriel, the archangel, was between the heaven and the earth, called out, and I quote in Arabic, تهدمت والله أركان الهدى, until he said, قتل علي المرتضى. The pillars of guidance have been demolished. Imam Ali alayhi salam has been killed. This cry was heard by all people out there, while the perpetrator was at large. A companion by the name of Hudayfa came across him and asked him some questions, but he replied stammeringly. One of the questions he asked was, "Did you murder the Emir of the believers?" He stammered and said yes. So Hudayfa tried to catch him alone, but he tried to flee till people thereabouts heard that clamor and stepped in. Eventually, and they caught him. Eventually, the perpetrator fell under their sway and brought him to Imam Ali alayhi salam. Surprisingly, Imam Ali alayhi salam did not mete out death penalty to him. Rather, he ordered that he be treated kindly, and he leniently told him, "You did a grievous thing. Am I a bad Imam that you requited me with this? Didn't I treat you kindly and give you my own share of payment? Although I have already known that you are my killer, I wanted Allah to manifest it. The wretchedness has overcome you, and thus you have slain me. You are the most wretched one." Abdul-Rahman ibn Muljim's eyes teared up when he heard this and said, "O Emir of the believers, could you save the one who is destined to be in the hell? Imam Ali alayhi salam ordered his elder son, Imam al-Hasan alayhi salam, "Oh my son, be kind to him. Don't you see his eyes bugged out and he is shivering from panic?" Imam Hassan alayhi salam replied, "Oh father, this debauchee has struck you. Nonetheless, you command us to be kind to him." Imam Ali alayhi salam replied, "Yes, my son, we are a family of virtue. A family of virtues. We increase in generosity, pardon, and mercy to our perpetrators. So feed him of your own food, and let him drink of your own drink, and do not shackle him. If I happen to die, then strike him after I die, once as he did to me." This is the greatest man in the whole history after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He embodied Allah's mercy on the earth, even towards his foes, let alone his allegiance and shiites. So may Allah help us emulate his actions, his footsteps. والسلام عليه يوم ولد في بيت الله ويوم استشهد ويوم يبعث حيا. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.